Welcome to another episode of You Know Ball, baby. Brought to you by the Run the Play Network. Yeah, you can hit the little network with me. Mm-hmm. I'm Anthony. To my right, I got the number one Laker fan in the world, Philly Phil. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. I'm
doing good.
My bad. I can't be serious. I was trying to be serious for a second. I can't. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm gonna have fun with this list, but at the same time, it's been a good couple basketball weeks.
It has. But life stuff. You got your Christmas shopping done?
No,
you gotta lock in. Phil.
I was supposed to do that today. Oh man, thank you for reminding me, bro.
You gotta lock in, Phil.
Oh my gosh,
you gotta lock in.
Have
bro.
you gotten your Christmas shopping done?
I'm done. I'm all done. I gotta get Winter probably one more thing because it's her birthday and Christmas. Birthday tomorrow, Christmas the next week. Happy birthday, Winter. But yeah, it's a grind. Don't be saying simp. What the hell?
Y'all get it banned.
Yeah, chat ban this guy.
Shout out to my mom's birthday on December 20th. Just
hey,
say it.
That might be the day this gets posted. So happy birthday, Mama
Phil.
Mama Phil.
Mama Phil is crazy.
Mama Phil, happy birthday. But today we're going to be going over our three most underrated players in the National Basketball Association. Phil, you got honorable mentions?
Yes, sir. I wanted to mention three players. So first one, I want to say Christian Braun. He's been having a really good season.
That's valid.
Yeah, I just wanted to shout him out. Second one, I want to go with Ayo Dosunmu. I think he's doing really good, especially with the Chicago Bulls. And then last one, I want to put this guy up there because I just like the way he plays. And I don't know if you guys got him underrated, but I do. I want to say Tumani Kamara from the Portland Trailblazers.
I made this list yesterday, and then I was listening to a podcast, and they brought up Tumani Kamara. I was like, damn, I should have put him on my list. That's a good-ass one.
Yeah, I have him in the honorable mentions, but it's because the other dudes I got up above, I just feel like are a little bit more, well, not more underrated, but I just like them, and I feel like they are underrated.
Yeah.
But Tumani Kamara, you definitely is underrated and a good player, bro. Keep up what you're doing.
Yeah, I tiered mine off, so I have a dude who's a role player that I think needs a little more shine. I got a dude who I think is a future all-star who's not getting no buzz. And then I got a dude who I think is an all-star this season who isn't really getting the all-star buzz that he deserves to. So kind of tiered him off. I want to just get this out of the way real quick. My underrated players, to me, I feel like should be guys that, obviously. So it's like, how is this guy underrated? But it's like he's in a tier above what he is. And then we're going to do overrated next week, and I feel like it's kind of the opposite where it's like, yeah, you might think this guy's like, everyone knows these guys are good, but I think there's like levels to these guys that are a lot better than what maybe the outside looking in is.
I got you. With my list, I kind of did rising stars in a way. One of them may not be, but I still think he should be mentioned. But it's not. I don't think it's really going to be guys who are like Anthony Edwards or something like that. This is more like they could be maybe Robbins or something.
Yeah, I get it. I think I feel like with underrated, you kind of got to go relatively young because the dudes that are older, everyone kind of knows.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll kick it off with my first guy. This is like my lowest tier of guy, and that's AJ Green. I think AJ Green is having a very fucking good year.
That's a good pull. You talking about homeboy from the Bucks?
Yes, man.
Woo!
That boy got the strap on offense, and defensively, bro, he's low-key a dog. Like, if I was playing pickup and I was 6'5", let's say, and I'm on the court and I see AJ Green, I'm like, I'm going at this dude. But AJ Green is not moving, bro. He's a scrappy defender. 8 points per game, 47% from three. Like, he is very decent this season. Very decent.
That's crazy. I was watching that in-season tournament game, the first one when they were playing Orlando Magic, and he hit a couple of clutch threes. I think he made 2 or 3 of them, but it was like the 5-minute mark, but still, they needed it.
I feel like is a big part of this Bucks turnaround. The first 6 games of the season, he didn't really play over 13 minutes. They won 1 game and then lost 5. And the one win was to Philly, who's been Philly this season. But after that, he's played 20-plus minutes for a majority of the games, and he went 12-5. The Bucks have went 12-5 in those games. I think having a dude like that who's just going to hit threes, play defense, it's huge for a team that has like a dude like Giannis who can't really shoot the ball. Even though he's been bucking from the mid-range this season. But I think you got to have dudes like that, role players. And then Tariq Prince, low-key, that might be a honorable mention, underrated guy. He's leading the league in three-point percentage. Like, that's tough to do, especially for a dude that I feel like gets a lot of flack. So, yeah, AJ Green's my guy. Underrated.
Okay. I like that pull, man.
Yeah.
I like that. You went into your bag on that one.
I went in my bag.
All right. This one, I mean, depending on how you guys feel, I think he's underrated because around not Anthony, he probably knows, but there's been other people around me saying like, oh, this guy ain't all that. Like,
I know ball.
Yeah, he knows ball, so that's a difference. But yeah, like I've got this guy here because I think he's underrated and I believe he deserves to be here. So number 3, I got my boy Jeremy Sohan.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really love his game, but I think there's a lot of bad narratives on him. Mm-hmm. So I get it, but you talk the talk.
Nah, I really like this dude. He's 6'8", 230. He's averaging 15, 9, and 3 with 1 steal and a block a game. And yeah, wow. I mean, it ain't in the AJ Green type of underrated where he's playing his role, doing his thing, but I think just the way people are talking about him and the way like they act like he doesn't benefit the court at all. Those LeBron James fans trying to act like, because he disrespected the king, he's not really good. This dude, he gives me Dennis Rodman vibes.
Wow.
Like low key, like he rebounds. Like last game, he had like 13 rebounds with 15 points. He's a playmaker. He was playing the point guard position for a bit, even though it didn't go too well, but he's way better at the power forward position. I love his IQ, and he can guard the 1 through 5. I think it's that he just can't really shoot. That's
low-key,
problem.
I might have been not overrated him, but underrated him because I didn't know he was averaging numbers that good. Mm-hmm. That's a very good season.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a great pull, Phil. Great pull. You good? You want me to go next?
Honestly, yeah. Oh, also, I could see him being a potential Scottie Pippen.
So you think he's Rodman and Pippen?
I think
he might
right
be the
now,
greatest.
Giving Dennis Rodman vibes, but highest he could go, Scottie Pippen.
Okay. That's interesting.
You're like, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe overrated now. Maybe he's overrated now.
I'm going to put him there.
All right, Phil. Do what you want.
But he's underrated still.
Let me go into my next player. Before that, let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Man, okay, LeBron hit my parlay. Let's get it.
Oh, shit, he hit it?
Yeah, bro. Look at this.
I won $200. I tailed your parlay.
How the heck did you win $200?
I used Boom Fantasy. I used their pick and spin, spun the wheel, got 10 times my money.
Bro, you got to hook me up.
If you use code RTP, you could get a risk-free bet up to $100. Let's get back to the video. My next guy, 16 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 40% from the field, 34 from 3, but 83% at the line. And last season, his biggest thing was efficiency. Those efficiencies aren't an issue really anymore. This is Keyonte George.
I was thinking about him.
Keyonte George is tough.
He's so tough, he made bro choke up. Drink that water. Gotta speak about Keyonte George. He's about to go in. Drink some more water.
You right.
He about to go in real quick.
He's tough, bro. He's fucking tough, okay? Mm-hmm. This man, to me, I think in a couple years, bro, he's going to develop into like a DeJounte Murray type of player. Mm-hmm. Except, honestly, I think he's better because he's a great defender. He's a great offensive player. Impacts from scoring, impacts on playmaking. He does everything well. Mm-hmm. And like low-key, I know that Laurie could shoot, Collins could shoot, Walker Kessler is shooting a little bit more this season. But to be this efficient with 3 big men on the court who are slow, can't really move off the ball, as well as maybe having some wings out there, it's pretty special, bro. Everything has gone up for him other than his free throw percentage from last season to this season. I think he's just killing, bro. In the month of December, he's averaging 18 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 50% from the field.
I like that.
He's killing, bro. He's fucking killing. This is a dude that I think is going to... Baylor legend. Shout out Deucer. Number 1 Baylor fan. But yeah.
That's nuts, man, because it's just cool that he's averaging that in a slow offense like this, especially with Colin Sexton right next to him. So if he could just keep that up, and if they can draft... Well, I don't know who they're going to draft. If he can make a duo out of that, Ace Bailey, Cooper Flagg, Dylan Harper, hey, sky's the limit with
Don't
Keyonte
put Dylan
George,
Harper
man.
here. That would bury Keyonte George.
If there's a duo thing.
I don't think Dylan Harper would work with George.
Would?
I wouldn't love that. I'd want to see like a Flagg or a Bailey, someone at a different position. Right. Me personally. But hey, Dylan Harper might be I told you. What did I tell you, Phil?
He's going in, bro.
What did I told
Dylan Harper going in.
I'm not gonna be the guy that it's like we all know Dylan Harper was great, but I told you he's gonna take that first pick.
I'm seeing it now, man. You saw that Seton Hall game?
He's been killing, bro. He's been killing.
Game winner, man, and the way he was attacking the defense.
He's a killer, bro.
But him and Ace Bailey were doing that thing.
Yeah,
in that game.
They're buckets, bro, for sure.
It's gonna be a nice draft.
Yeah, I hope he don't end up in Utah because I want to see Keyonte George develop naturally, for sure. But who's your next guy, Phil?
All right, at number 2, this a guy I'm a little familiar with, but with this team, he's doing a really good job being the role player he is, and especially at the position. I got my boy Moritz Wagner. Right
I like that.
6'11", 245. He's averaging 13, 5 and 1 with 1 steal a game. And I know that may not sound like a lot, even though that is. 13 points off the bench with 5 rebounds, especially as a center.
Especially as the number 3 center.
Exactly. What did I say? Third string center?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Third option. What he said. But, I'm just impressed on what he's doing because I watched some of his highlights. Right now in the last 10 games, he's averaging 14, 7 and 2, which is really good, especially off the bench. But he is benefiting the team unselfishly. He's a scorer, but he's not just scoring, getting the ball and going. He's moving the ball around. He's setting screens. He's hustling on defense. He's bothering people I just think that's the identity of this team that's helping. But I don't know. This just makes me wish that the Lakers kept him.
That's what I was about to say. He'd be the perfect center on the Lakers if only the Lakers kept him. Or if only the Lakers could get a dude like that.
Yeah.
That's...
You never traded him, but I like him, bro.
He's tough. And especially his playmaking. I think he's a very decent playmaker. That would work on a lot of teams.
One thing I was thinking about, if I'm the Bucks, I'm watching him. Because they got 4 centers on this team. If something happens, I would trade for him. Because
I don't know.
At the beginning of the season, the Bucks were saying they wanted a more spacing centers, more that are a little bit more mobile than Brook Lopez. If you can get somebody cheap and also just spaces the floor almost like
I don't think he'd be cheap though. I think he's a big part of their identity. They're a big ass team. You need your bigs. You got Paolo. You got Franz and Mo Wagner. I heard share a car. They just drive together.
Any way to save your money, man.
You were an NBA player.
Yeah, but
Or maybe share an apartment. Maybe that's what I saw.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't hurt. Saving some money.
I guess. I mean,
put the money in the family.
You could get an offer up $2,000 car if you're making 10, 15 mil. But I like him. I think that's a very good one. I don't think they would. I don't think they would trade him.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade him personally. But if I'm the Bucks, I'm watching his situation.
It would have to be an overpay for me to trade him.
You would have a first round pick. I would ask for a first round pick.
You'd have to give me 2 of them things, and then I'll think about it. But yeah, I'll go into my next guy. All right, I want you to tell me which player you're taking. Okay?
Got you.
24, 5 and 5, shooting 48, 43, 87. 23, 6 and 5, shooting 53, 35, 85. Who you taking? Comment who you taking.
All right, so you repeat the stats, the points, rebounds, assists again.
24, 5 and 5, 23, 6 and 5.
24, 5 and 5, 23, 6 and 5. And then the first one, he was shooting 40% from 3?
43, yeah. And the second one shooting 35.
I'm not going to lie because, SGA, he's not the best three-point shooter percentage-wise, but, it's 35% or 36% for him.
Don't think about who the player is. Just think about the stats.
All right, low-key, I got to go with the dude who's shooting 43% from 3.
So the dude shooting 43% from 3 is my underrated guy, and that's going to be Tyler Hero because he should be a damn all-star this season. You better believe that. And the other dude was Jimmy Butler in his best year in Miami.
Oh, wow.
And Tyler Hero's, stats don't tell the whole story, obviously, but Tyler Hero is having a monster season. I don't see the all-star buzz that he rightfully deserves. I personally think he's the best player on the Heat. Offensively, he generates everything. Bam hasn't been as great defensively as he usually is. Jimmy, he's been very inconsistent. And there's a reason why Tyler Hero has the highest usage percentage on the Heat. Because he's been fucking killing this year.
Brody's running everything. I thought that it would be him and Terry, Scary Terry, sharing a little bit of the usage, but Tyler said, "No, this is my year.
Yeah,
give me the ball, bro."
He's a real life killer, bro. So
I like that.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were gonna have him on the list though, low key.
Because that's the thing that's kind of why I prefaced it, because Tyler Hero, to me, everyone knows Tyler Hero is a great basketball player, but I don't think they know he's this fucking good. Because he's real life killer. He's damn near 50, 40, 90 with 24 points, and he's doing the rebounds, the assists. He's a much more fluid playmaker this season. He's killing.
No, I love that he's doing this, man, because it's at the right time too. Because there were a whole bunch of trade talks and everything they were talking about with him too. Besides the whole Jimmy Butler thing, so I think that's cool. Or I just love how he's making a statement.
I think he's opened up the trade talks, because now you can trade Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler isn't everything for you. Tyler Hero is. If I'm an NBA team, and this might be obvious, but I think Tyler Hero costs more than Jimmy Butler if I'm trying to trade.
Well, I mean, because he's younger.
Exactly.
He's doing this.
He's younger and he's having a better season.
Yeah,
definitely.
That is awesome, bro. I like that you got him up there.
You know, I want
your
tears.
number 1, 2. That's awesome.
So I wrote AJ Green and Tyler Hero down first. And I was like, damn, I can't be the dude with 3 white dudes on here. So I threw Keyonte George in there. No, I'm playing. But I did write AJ Green and Tyler Hero, and that was my first thought.
Nah, I feel you, bro.
Yeah. He's absolutely killing it this season. Who's your last guy, Phil?
All right, last guy. I don't know if this is going to bug you. It's not a Laker, first off.
Okay,
no Lakers on this
then
list.
It won't bug me.
Okay. This guy I have on here, I've been watching him. We already talked about the game in the last video. Make sure to watch that, by the way. It was a really good video. But I just feel like this dude had to be mentioned. Looking at it, more of his tape and his highlights, I'm like, damn, this dude really is like good, like locked down, like he can guard almost anybody. And I was watching the video on
Is
somebody.
this a Thunder player?
Nah.
Okay.
I wish it was though.
I thought it was gonna be Case and Wallace.
But nah, I wanted to, but like I feel like he's already in the just right position. I don't feel like he can be underrated. I feel like he's just right.
Okay.
So I was like, I gotta go with another team. So I went with the Rockets, and I put my homeboy Amen Thompson right here.
Ooh.
I had to put Amen Thompson right here.
I don't love that one.
I gotta put Amen Thompson. I just low key like. I don't feel like people are talking about his defense enough.
Really?
I don't feel like they are.
I don't agree.
How come? What's up?
Because I feel like I see a lot on Amen Thompson. I see a lot on like the Terror Twins on defense coming off the bench. I think he might be overrated to me.
For real?
Bro, there's a lot of hype about Amen Thompson. And to me, like, if I'm the Rockets, I'm paying Jalen Green over him, Şengün over him. Might pay Tari over him, bro.
I don't know, man.
Because I think Tari does similar things defensively. Amen's better, but similar, and Tari brings you offense. Amen damn near unplayable in the fourth quarter because he don't score the ball. I say what you want to say. Amen definitely got the highlights though, and I could see the vision, but I'm not ready for it yet.
I feel you. I feel you. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like I was debating on just even not having him on the list because low key, since the Rockets were doing pretty well, I thought that he would get some buzz. But the way the video broke him down, and like the way they were just showing his defensiveness, his explosiveness, and just the way he benefits the team with the Rockets, I was like, bro.
Was it Nerd Sesh?
It might have been.
I watched that video.
It might have been. I saw him breaking down like his defensive habits, his defensive IQ, and everything.
Nerd Sesh is a good channel for breaking down film. That's what you're watching.
I was just so impressed because I'm like, he's doing things that lockdown should be doing on the ball and off the ball. Like, and I just really like that. And also, I love that he can move the ball. I love that he can rebound just like his twin brother over in Detroit, Asar. And low key, his defense was giving me. Not totally. I want to say 70% rookie Kawhi.
I could see it, bro. He plays very good defense, and he's athletic. I think that's what it helps a lot. Like, if he does give up something, he could chase it down. But I don't know.
You're like, I don't know if it should be good on this list.
I just don't think he's ready. You know what I'm about to say?
You about to say the idea thing.
He's an idea guy. I think the idea of Amen Thompson is an animal, but I don't know if he is what he's supposed to be. You know, I got to see more of it. That's my whole thing. He can't shoot defensively. Yeah, he's a beast.
Well, what would be an example, or what would
Shannon
be a good,
Brown?
Shannon Brown?
Yeah, I'm
Woo! Laker legend.
I'm playing. He's better than Shannon Brown. But yeah,
I feel you though. You still Keyonte George got him messed up.
Yeah, Keyonte George fucked me up, dude.
Keyonte George got him messed up, bro.
Keyonte George fucked me up for sure. But no, I do like Amen Thompson. I believe in Amen Thompson, and I hope he's great. But I also think there's a lot of hype with him too, where everyone loves Amen Thompson. And I think that's where the overratedness is. There's a lot of hype and a lot of unknown.
I got you.
So that's just how I feel.
If you had the names give an honorable mention, who would you give an honorable mention to? Like who you feel like should be shouted out?
Underrated? Man. Kamara, I really liked. But let me think about that for a second. Do you have any other names?
I want to say.
I'll come up with someone.
I forgot how to pronounce his name. Oshai Abaji.
Yeah, he's cool.
On the Raptors.
He's cool for sure.
That first 2 months, Brody was like I don't know what he was doing fantasy. Brody was shooting the heck out of the ball.
Yeah.
And he was playing tough defense.
Yeah.
So I'd say watch out for him. He's a really good player on the Davion Mitchell too. I'd watch out for him.
I might go Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn.
I like that.
He's been a dog this season.
I like that too.
See, I was genuinely thinking, I'm not about to throw out some bullshit name. Chris Dunn has been a dog this season. He's been clamping up. He has been a clamp for sure.
I wanted him on the Lakers, man. I wanted him.
Yeah.
I did.
Sabonis, I think, is going to be underrated forever. He hasn't had the great...
Sabonis?
Yeah. But he's just... Bro, that dude, like, he just does it all. I love watching his game. Yeah.
I'd say Vooch. Kind of want to put Vooch out there.
I feel like everyone... I mean, maybe not everyone. But yeah, I think so. Vooch has had a very good year. And maybe there's still that negative stigma from his previous seasons.
Yeah.
But let us know at home. Comment down below who you think is the most underrated player in the NBA. And let us know what you guys think about our list. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow, and Phil. Let them know the rest.
Got you. Make sure to add us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Make sure to hit that bell as well. I'm your man, Phil. This is the homeboy Ant-Man. We just finished a good video. Tell us your top 3 in the comments. Let us know who's underrated, who's overrated, who's just right. And we out of here. Let's bounce.
Bounce, baby. Boom.